Hi, everyone. Good evening. Hi, BC. Hi, in the bushes. Hi, Ringo. Bushes tell Seal that it's time for the live. um, we are going to look through this video from Clutch Them Pearls. Justin did put this information out. I believe so. I was watching his live stream the other day, and he did say that Brandy had given it to a different creator, and that creator started messaging him to find out, what was going on. I believe also Brandy did also upload it to her own personal YouTube as well. And then from there, Justin went ahead and decided to just go ahead and upload it as well, since it was already kind of, out there, or getting out there, I should say. You can barely hear me. I don't know. Can anybody else hear me okay? If not, I can switch over to my actual microphone. Yeah, clutch those pearls, which is Justin. Um, so yeah, it's definitely watermarked. Is it just BC? Can anyone else hear? Hi, Linus. Hi, B Tim, by the way. Hi, Ocean Tide. Hi, Seal. Just BC. Okay. Good to know. So we are going to play this video. I will tell you in advance that there is likely going to be disturbing content. I actually have not watched it the entire way through yet. And so I'm going to be just as shocked as you guys if you guys have not watched this yet. Hi, Karen. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and read a couple of the articles before we actually play the video itself, because at this point, of course, it went out on YouTube. The news has since obviously gotten the video from him, and they are uploading it as well. What happened was, in 2023, Brandy had asked Justin to do a records request for her from the police department that had arrested Stacey and Sarah Wondra. And whenever they did that records request, um, just trying to get all of the information about what they were searching for in their residence, on the property, things like that, looking for the warrant details and whatever information that they could get on records request. Justin is very good at doing his FOIAs and things like that, and so she did ask for assistance. Whenever they sent the information to them, this video was included in that record request, from what he said. It was not supposed to be included in the record request. This is not something I think that police necessarily wanted out there. With that being said, they have sat on this information for a year and a half. They did not release it for the longest time because, out of respect for the case, Justin did not want to just put it out there. It's one thing to have information, but not everything needs to go to YouTube, right? However, the charges were dropped against Stacey Wondra, Sarah Wondra. They dropped all of the charges. The Fruitland police did, and whenever that happened, they said that they would be, likely filing new charges within a few months. They said like 3 months, I believe, is what the press conference and the police had put out there. 3 to 4 months is when we were expecting to see more charges come up. If you guys remember, we had covered when they were searching the house and when they were digging up the backyard at this residence and things like that. And months have gone by, almost a full year actually. I don't know the exact date. Let me pull up the date, but almost a full year has gone by and has no one has been arrested. No one has been charged with Michael Vaughan's disappearance. As far as we know, they are no closer to finding his actual location and what happened to him. Um, the police have posted on their Facebook. They have done different updates. I'm just giving you guys, obviously, this is not coming from the article at this point, but the police did upload to their Facebook page saying that they were not the ones who released the video and explaining where the video came from, things like that. But they did say that they daily have someone who is actively working on Michael Vaughan's case every single day. And as a mom, I can honestly tell you that if I were to be the parent of a missing child, he has been missing today 1,270 days. If my child was missing for 1,270 days and you had four suspects in their case, and you could not arrest them, you had nothing else going on, do you know how frustrated that I would be? And angry and upset and just distraught and all of those things and frankly impatient. And I don't blame her one bit for wanting this video to come out because now the world can see exactly what he has said. Now, since this video has come out, allegedly there is a one of the suspects has gone to the police and is talking to police. So this being released, could it have possibly um, encouraged one of the individuals to come forward and finally tell the truth? Maybe. I don't know. Hi, Shadow. How are you? Hi, Texas Angel. Oh, I agree, Black Widow channel. Absolutely none of this could be good for Brandy's health. I absolutely agree with that. They've got to be losing their mind. Not to mention that there is still an entire sector of social media slash YouTube slash Twitter slash, the Facebook sleuths. There is still an entire sector that blame Brandy and that say that she was somehow responsible for this. It's a lot, right? All of it is a lot. Red Rock, do you have the link to her actual YouTube channel? I wasn't sure if I honestly wasn't sure what her full what her YouTube channel is. Okay, so let me go ahead and read this article. It says it's Fruitland, Idaho. That's literally the place he was buried. That's what the newly posted YouTube video shows. Stacey Wondra telling police about the missing 5-year-old Michael Vaughan of Fruitland. The video was taken in the Washington County Jail back in 2022, which is where Wondra was serving time for an unrelated charge. Like underneath the dirt mound area, a little bit less, a little bit closer to the house. Stacey Wondra guiding police via video call. Michael Vaughan went missing on July 27th, 2021. Following a missing persons report, police were flooded with hundreds of tips, but the young boy was never found. Over a year later, police identified four possible suspects, following a credible tip from someone who lived inside of the home. Police searched Sarah Wandra's home, including digging up her backyard in search of Michael's remains, although no human remains were found on the property. Police arrested Wondra for failing to report a death. The following year, those charges were dropped. Sarah Wandra's husband, Stacey Wondra, was also named a suspect in Michael Vaughan's disappearance. The suspect's former backyard is within walking distance of where Michael was last seen. The new body camera footage posted to YouTube on Wednesday is actually from November 12th, 2022, the same day that authorities dug up and searched Sarah Wandra's yard. So you're looking at November 12th, 2022. 1 year later, they were, let me see, what did that say? Where did it go? I literally just read it. Okay. The following year, so 1 year later, they dropped the charges, and we heard that it would be a few months, right? So it's been almost it's been too long, right? It's been way too long. High justice, Jane. Yes, justice for Monkey. Absolutely. Mm. So it says you're 10,000 million percent positive he was back here in this backyard, police asked Stacey Wondra at the time. Yes, he replied. You're the one who brought us here, so that's why we don't want to leave here unless we have Michael, the police said over the video call. Yet a week after searching the premises, no human remains were discovered. It just doesn't make sense why he wouldn't. Why he's not in the area you guys are digging in, said Wandra while on the video call. In the body cam video, Wandra also says his wife Sarah buried Michael. Stacey Wondra claims he is innocent. Yeah, I had no, I can't even mow the yard. Do you see me digging a hole that big? Like I said, Sarah could have done something with the body when I wasn't home, knowing that she knew that I had seen where she was digging. I'm distraught. I want this done and over with. This family has suffered way too long. In the statement, Idaho 6 News on Wednesday, Michael's mother, Brandy, told us, I want answers. Our family is tired of these monsters not telling the truth. Our precious son is out there. They refuse to tell us where. The people in this very community are helping them remain quiet. If you have information regarding Michael Vaughn's whereabouts, please reach out to Idaho News 6 via our tip line. So then we're going to watch this video. So again, clutch them pearls at where you guys can see the entire video. I also have it pulled up, or he has it done in two parts. I do have it pulled up on the news because they do have it in one full 1 hour segment. And so that's where we're going to watch it. Was he moved? I believe so, Lisbeth K. Yes. Yeah, Chris McDonough, right? Red Rock, I heard Chris McDonough was questioning him, which makes sense because the Cold Case Foundation was helping Brandy Neal and probably is continuing to help her throughout all of this process. So once they start talking, if it needs audio boosted, please just let me know and I can audio boost this.
Yeah, yeah. Huh? Yeah, yeah. I just want to talk to you for a bit, okay? Okay. I'm just gonna go in the in-time soon for now.
How's it going, man?
It's okay, I heard you doing.
Good. Hey, I've been patrol guy over here. Hey, we're just gotta get some formalities out of the way, so I'm gonna read this to you real quick, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pause it right there. How does it sound thus far? Remember, this is taking place in the jail where he was being held on unrelated charges. So I can audio boost it though. I'm going to give it a second because I know you guys are like 60 seconds behind. Also, the closed captions are also on if you need them. Sound is great. Okay, great. Fantastic.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer and want one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning.
Okay.
You have the right to interrupt the conversation and use these rights at any time.
Okay.
Do you understand these rights, as I've told you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hey, Detective Freeland PD, you know him?
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking to you a bit. They want to FaceTime you so you can give them a little more information on where this body is actually buried at, because I guess they're not finding him yet.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
I mean, because I'm gonna be.
Okay.
I'm enter your PIN. And I'm going to give you a number so you can dial in there.
Did you get in all right?
Yeah. From the phone dialer?
Video.
Takes like 6 times to load.
No, it doesn't. The machine's not very good.
No, they suck. You have to load it like 5 or 6 times.
Let me just turn that.
What time is it?
I think it's about 2 o'clock.
It's not 142.
So you're a deputy out in the field?
Yep.
I thought you worked in here.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know you were a deputy out in the field, I heard. I thought you said you were just a dealer.
He's going with me today.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't make it back here too much.
you can't add phone numbers.
You can't?
No. These are all numbers that I had previously dialed. You gotta add contacts. And you can only add email.
Okay.
We'll get an email
I'll
too.
call my dad and we'll get this set up.
He's gonna have to download the Visit Now app.
Okay.
It's called Getting Out Visits.
Hey, you're gonna have to download an app so you can talk to him.
You can't just.
I mean, we can make this FaceTime happen over Ben's work phone, but the only thing is it would just be recorded on the podcast. What's the app called?
It's called Getting Out Visits. He's gonna have to go create an account and set up everything. It's not just an instant. Like it's a long process. You might as well be better off just video shot on facing the body cam because it's gonna take him probably close to an hour to set up.
Can you hear? You have your work phone.
It amazes me that they didn't think through how they were going to video chat him beforehand, and they're doing they were trying to do it through the app. Did they ever identify the guy walking along the pavement with the tattoos on his legs? He appeared to be talking to someone on his phone. I believe that was Brandon Shirtliff. Shirtlift. Um, he is one of the suspects in the case, which I can pull up the suspects. Let me pull this up for you. This is the picture that they had released during one of the press conferences, which we can actually watch at some point again just to refresh everybody. But this these are the suspects in this case as of, let's see, this is December 8th, 2022. But this guy, I believe, is the one who was walking down the street that they had been looking for, you know, him right here. And at some point, JLR, I believe it was, did an interview with him. He was sitting like in a hot tub, drinking beers and stuff like that. It was like the most disgusting interview in the world. But I think that he had a lot to do with this case and where exactly Michael is. If anything, I believe it's him and Sarah know probably likely where Michael Vaughan's resting place is. Now, that's just my suspicions. Obviously, I can't prove that. But obviously we are hearing from Stacey during this video that he thinks that they might have moved him. Eventually we hear that according to the article.
Okay, let me go grab Ben's work phone, and we'll do it there. Alright, let me go grab Ben's work phone, I'll be right there.
Might be locked in there, good.
No, you just got, it's the key with the light on it. The white one, there you go.
Jail's getting pretty full, man.
This one?
Yeah.
Are you the chief deputy?
No, that's not me, man. I don't want that. Nope, I just do. I serve civil papers, and then I cover patrol calls.
So do you? So you don't have like the permissions to like?
No, it's not me, man.
Oh, okay.
No. We can probably get you in contact with the right person, but
They refuse to call, and I've literally been stuck at watch since Thursday night, and they told me that I was gonna have I was gonna be able to get off on Friday, but they didn't realize that it was Veterans Day.
yeah. Well, you gotta.
Can I utilize the restroom for all this? Like, I've really messed up earlier.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Well.
He is so gross. Like, he is so gross. Yeah, they did check his mom's residence. Mm. I don't know how in depth though. Like, I think they were there, but yeah, I think he was the one who took him too. Okay, so I'm gonna skip ahead until he's back. We'll see.
Does he have my phone?
Yeah. There he is. No.
No. He didn't answer it.
You got paperwork to serve me too?
Do I?
Yeah. No. I just saw papers. I'll drop that off.
That's new. Said it's not ringing on his end. What's your work cell number? See if you can FaceTime it from this phone.
Are you talking about Brandon or are you talking about Stacy? Because Stacy has made his rounds all over the YouTube streets at this point. He was on Crime Lines and Lies. He was on Purples. He just was going anywhere that people would give him money or like he wanted people to pay him for interviews and crap like that. It was all gross. It was gross.
Okay, what's the other number?
Ask him if it's ringing on his end.
Yeah,
Then I'll FaceTime. Oh, no.
Hello?
Hey, we're trying to make it go through.
alright, bye.
Okay.
Hey,
It
Keith,
says it can't receive video calls right now.
Are you on? Are you? Was the number that just got dialed? Is that an iPhone?
No. How are you?
I'm here.
Feeling okay today?
I'm tired, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that you will help me a little bit more. I'm over here. I'm in your home.
Okay.
So I need a little bit more direction about where Michael is at.
Go out the back door, or
Okay.
I can't. Can you turn the camera around so I can show you?
We're flipping around right now, stand by.
Right here.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm going out the kitchen door.
And that's some equipment.
That is some equipment. Okay. Where do I need to go?
Okay, face to the right. Like right where the dirt piles are.
Right where the dirt piles are. About how far off of the fence?
Uh,
Go ahead. Okay, go over there and you point us to where it needs to be.
okay. Now keep going out a little further.
Keep going out a little further. You're gonna have to climb that mound.
It's like right under that mound area.
It's right under the mound, about where at compared to the trees.
A little like right to the right of the trees area.
To the right of the trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little
So,
bit. Where that?
can
Where
you
the
see-
door? So,
Okay, where at now?
now he's off the dirt mound. It's like underneath the dirt mound area.
And about where he's standing?
Yeah, a little bit less, like closer to the house.
Come closer to the house.
Yeah.
And what is he wrapped in?
It should be. I mean, it should be a garbage bag.
Okay, what color is the garbage bag?
It would either be white or black. We only had two colors.
I want you to direct him from the fence where that orange thing in his hand is. Where do we need to stop it?
Right about there.
Right about there. Okay. All right. We will try there.
Okay.
Do you have any other suggestions for us, Stacey?
I mean, like I said, that's where he was buried.
Okay.
That's the last place I had known. Again, haven't been home for quite a while, and a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So the only other place I would say, if he's not in that backyard, is go to Cuna to Brandon's house and check in the backyard by the tree area.
Okay. Well, we're gonna finish here first, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
So does he need to go right or left? Or anywhere else?
That general area, that bucket's enough to dig, but you're gonna want to like start digging underneath the dirt piles.
Okay. How far down is Michael?
I don't know how far she actually dug, to be honest with you.
About. Give me an estimate.
I mean, maybe 4 or 5 feet.
4 or 5 feet? 4 or 5 feet, that's probably taller than me.
Like I said, you asked for an estimate, I'm giving you what, I mean, it's probably shorter than that. I don't have an exact idea.
Okay, when she dug the hole, was she standing in the hole?
She's standing outside of it.
Okay, and was she using a regular shovel?
I think it was a bull nose, or what do you call them, pointed ones.
Okay, and did the shovel, was she able to stand on the outside of the ground and the shovel able to reach the bottom of the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, about how far down was the shovel in the hole?
I don't know, let's say, like 3 feet down. 2 feet down. I don't have like I said, I don't have an exact, measurement, like, to give you. I didn't pay attention that far.
That's okay. Okay, we will try where you suggested, and I will call you back, okay, Stacey?
Alright, thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have to wait here. I have to wait here or what?
If you call us back, we'll come back
Yeah.
here and call you back.
Can you try to advocate and see if you can get a hold of, was one of the LT or or not LT because he's hunting, but the sergeant, and see if but taking me away from one of the only thing that helps me with is being able to talk to my mom. And, all I want to do is talk to my mom. That's the only thing I really want. I didn't barely get a chance to talk to her much last night because everything was so.
Okay, well, I'll talk.
Are you kidding me right now? He wants his mommy? I'm sorry, what? You guys are taking me away from being able to talk to my mommy. You took a 5-year-old boy away from being able to talk to his mommy. Like, Ooh, that just made me so mad.
I'll talk to who I can and see if you're allowed to make calls, and we'll go from there. I don't, like I said, man, I'm on the patrol side of it, so I don't really know what happens back here too much. So, but I'll give you my word that I'll go talk to him right now and see. So basically, all you want to do is talk to your mom,
I just
right?
want to call my mom. I have minutes on her side.
Okay.
So in calling her, I don't have to worry about them resetting a phone number for minutes or anything.
Okay.
I mean, it's just, she has a prepaid account set up on her number.
This here is the backyard, just so you guys know. And they dug everything up. I mean, they dug this whole backyard up, all of it. But I think you could be right, Red Rock. You think he was making it up as he goes, all in an attempt to get favors. Do you think though that they had something to do with Michael, or do you think he's lying about that too? Because I do still think Brandon was likely the person walking down the street. And so is he lying about him being buried in the backyard? Was that all just so he could get a phone call to his mommy? He only gets worse. Oh, I'm gonna get mad. I can feel it. I can feel my blood boil already. I can't imagine how Brandy felt watching this the first time almost 2 years ago.
All right. Thank you for helping us out, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
This come out of 600?
Yeah.
Reverend Wise, come on over here, you left out of my.
Hey, brother.
Reverend, can I holler at you, please?
When I get a pen, man, I am like, you get your paperwork.
I don't know, I'll do it in a second. Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Perfect.
you're great.
Alright.
Hey, Stace.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How are you? Let me go get it, okay? I'm just out in front of your house here. Let me show you.
Where's Sarah at?
This is McDonough. I hear the voice already. This is McDonough on the phone with him. And if you guys remember, whenever they were doing the search, McDonough was seen on a lot of the press pictures and things like that. And so here's McDonough talking to him now.
She's in custody.
You guys arrested her?
I guess they did, yeah.
Where'd they take her? Hey,
I guess. Hang on, I'm trying to turn my camera around. There it is. Let me get out of my truck. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Oh. Welcome home.
Yeah, fucking great.
Look, I know we got everybody and their mothers here, as you can see.
Yeah.
You know, and when we talked the other night, I shared with you, look, we're putting in motion a lot of stuff, right, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And say hi to the crew.
Stacey.
How are you feeling?
Irritated.
Yeah, help us understand where you're at.
No, I'm just tired of being cooped up. I'm tired of being stuck in a little fucking cell and not getting any time out.
Yeah, we get it. Trust me. And so I'm going to turn the camera around, and all three of us are here. And let's go to your house first of all, okay?
Okay.
Just for a second. Get an idea. So Carson was out last night. We got here last night.
Okay.
And
How'd that go?
Good. You know, I mean, he, you know,
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
he mentioned that, well, he doesn't know really what's going on from his position, right?
Yeah.
Which is okay. So we're back home here. You can see what everybody's been up to. Is this your room here?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to see anything in particular while we're here?
Hmm. What beds are in the house?
This one right here, this looks like some master. Looks like a comfortable bed. Is this one yours?
Yeah, it's a queen.
That's a nice bed. Then I'll go in the other room.
I wonder why he asked what beds are in the house. Like, that's weird. Seems like an odd question. You've never seen a prisoner around allowed around so much crap. He could have picked up any of that for a weapon. Yeah, I think because he looks like so sluggish, honestly. But he's also trying to help them, in my opinion, so that he can get out of jail. Um, and so then it makes you question, does he just know about this story and decide to do this? But the only thing is, so here's the thing. I do think that Michael was actually at the house because if you guys remember, the scent dogs led them initially to this residence or near this residence, somewhere out front, I believe, of the house. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know that there's people in here that remember the uh scent dogs that it happened. You can tell he isn't under duress providing this information like he is acclaimed on YouTube podcast, right? Yeah, all he can think about is himself, right? Red Rock said, I am as torn on what happened to Monkey as I am on Summer. The one thing I believe is the parents had nothing to do with either disappearance. I agree with that. I really do think with Summer Wells that either somebody in that area or driving through that area grabbed her up, or eventually they will find her in those woods, and that she had fallen or gotten hurt or something along those lines, which seems hard to believe because of how many searches they did. But I can tell you, I have seen case after case where they have searched and searched and searched and searched an area, and it's like they don't ever find them, and then next thing you know, Joe Schmo is walking through the woods and stumbles over, remains, and I've seen it happen way too many times. Maybe they put him in a bed and then, well, I don't know. Sarah talks first. He's just milking it for what he can, right? Who was arrested at this point? So they did take Sarah into custody for failure to report a death.
This one over here. That looks like a little water bed. I don't know what is that.
No, that's a queen bed as well. What's in the next room over?
This one's empty.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah. Was there a bed in there?
There was supposed to be a California king bed in the master bedroom, in our bedroom, but I don't know what happened to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Which one did Adrian stay in?
The room you're facing to your right.
This one here.
And no.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that his or is that yours?
Go up closer. What is that? I can't see it.
Nightstand?
Oh, it's a nightstand or something.
The table Sarah's. I don't know what that green thing is. Is there a blue cord connected to the back of it?
Yeah.
That's probably the Wi-Fi box then.
Okay. So you've got
And what's in the closet? Nothing?
Nothing. It looks empty, bro.
Yeah, that's all. That's Sarah's stuff.
Okay. So, going out here, as you can see, everybody's still in the backyard. Let me go back here to the laundry room. Anything in here?
No, What's the garage look like? Empty?
Yeah.
Well, it looks about the same. It has her car and what it looked like before, and there's like a trailer and
Oh,
Yeah, her car's here.
I just
Where was that duct tape at?
turn the camera to the left of her car.
Over here?
Yeah, there was a bookshelf. Yeah, that's the duct tape roll, I think, or is that Scotch tape?
It's Scotch tape.
Yeah, no, that's not the right one. No, it wouldn't be on the table. There was a little stand.
Okay. Let me look around for it.
It was a tall bookshelf. It was a tall one.
Okay.
No, she must have gotten rid of it.
Okay.
I mean, he just got done saying that he had been away for a long time and maybe they got rid of his body. It might not still be there because he's been gone and things like that. But he is implying that the same roll of duct tape is going to be sitting there. I think if they were going to go through the extent, like, even just in everyday life, I mean, is he just assuming they haven't had to use the duct tape at all since he has been away? Yeah, he lies. We have seen that in the other interviews and things like that he has done, like I mentioned with Lines and Lies and Purple and goodness, was he on with Crime Sleuthin' as well? Maybe he was on with so many different people, and each one was just I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going.
What's on the side of her car?
This is her car.
Yeah, what's on the side of it?
It says we accept Venmo and PayPal.
Yeah, what's on the other side, like the front? What does that say?
It says love, hope, faith, taxi ride for today.
Hey Stacey, where was the tricycle at?
On top. Well, turn the camera around. It was sitting on the boxes right up there.
Okay.
They rearranged all the boxes, so I mean, it was literally closer to the trailer on the right side. No. That side of the trailer, but
My left.
yeah, your left, my right. But it was sitting. They did a lot of rearranging in the garage.
All right.
So how long has she been in custody?
I'm not sure.
Is that why she wasn't answering the last couple nights?
No, I think last night was,
Or last night?
yeah, they held her. But, so question.
Yeah.
Out front or out back here.
Yeah.
Trying to direct these guys, as you can see, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
They've had 3 cadaver dogs have all alerted to the backyard, but they're trying to narrow down the scent. And so any help you have.
So to be 1,000% with you, where I directed you is the last place that I knew. That's literally the place that he was buried. Where that dumpster is, or where that bucket is, right there is. I mean, that's in the area where I told you. I wasn't out there when she was burying him, correct? Completely.
Okay.
I just had noticed the general vicinity, which is where that bucket, that loader is. That's
So we came out to this,
the fence.
see that mark on your fence?
Yeah.
We came out to that point, and we went down, how far did you guys go down?
About 3 foot. Pretty good.
Yeah.
We're down about 3 foot. Pretty deep.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. How close was he to there's like the box that was out there for sprinkler box? How close was he to the sprinkler box?
It was to the. Where's the sprinkler box at again?
It was in the middle of the yard, about where the bucket is.
Oh yeah, it's not there anymore, huh?
No,
I mean, he wasn't. It was. I think it was a little bit closer in than the sprinkler. Where was it at? Right there.
Yeah, you can see it out there tomorrow.
Yeah. No, so it would have been a little closer in. Not like right on the edge of the fence, but.
okay.
They dug the entire backyard up, I'm pretty sure, like about 3-4 feet down. by the end of this. Yeah, they did. 3 cadaver dogs hit on the backyard, and I believe the day that they were actually searching for Michael, like, once he went missing and they were out there with the search dogs and things like that, I believe that there was a scent dog that hit in the vicinity of this home, saying that Michael Vaughan was in this area at some point. Um, and so that's just something I gotta find the source for that, because I'm almost positive that I have heard that or seen that somewhere. Maybe watching interviews with Brandy at some point. But yeah. But the cadaver dogs did hit, so somebody was dead in that backyard at some point. And so, is he lying, or is he over embellishing the story? Is he trying to downplay maybe his involvement in the story? Things like that, so that he can try to get favor. Um, he doesn't seem too concerned about the fact that Sarah was arrested. And it kind of makes you wonder what his motivation was for just waking up one day and deciding, you know what, I'm going to confess to this situation. I am going to finally give closure to this family because I want to talk to my mommy on the phone. Like, that's almost how it seems. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, he lied about the time he was driving around. He changed it from 6:30 to 5:30. He did. He also lied about, like, where they were located and where they stopped, things like that. I know you mentioned Michelle After Dark did a really great video about that. There was somebody else who had at one point lined up, I think that was Crime Sleuthin, lined up his GPS data because he had given her access to the GPS data of his phone, and she lined up the GPS data and, like, how they were driving and things like that, around the time frame as well. Um, I wonder if she still has any of her videos up or if her channel's even still there. But yeah, so there's been several creators that have been covering this for a very long time because Michael has been missing for so long. 1,270 days that this mom and dad have had to sit here and wonder where he is and what happened to him. And this nasty sloth, disgusting thing is just sitting here, just ever so casually, just talking about it. Um, Nate Eaton had the Facebook post about the dog sitting, about the cadaver dogs, or about the scent dogs whenever they were tracking him. Curious. So let me hit play again.
I'm giving you the best I can, guys. Like lots. Sarah hasn't exactly been complete, with obviously being honest with you guys, and I'm trying to give you what I can.
Could it have been over in the court, Stacey? Over next to Starkey's fence?
It might be. You could check there. All I know is that the place where I saw her start the shoveling was where I pointed you. But tear up the whole yard. I'm giving you guys what I got. Like I said. Huh?
We don't want to do that unless we have to.
I know, and I don't want you to have to, unless you have to either. But I can only.
Over there in the corner by the fence, huh?
It may be.
Street?
It could be. All I know is that from the directions where I gave you, that's where she was starting to dig. So, and Oakley always dug around that same spot, if you noticed, and I think Oakley was onto something. Like, I don't know, Oakley's a pretty smart dog, being a hound, but she always dug in that vicinity, that area, and she really never went around to a lot of other places in the yard to dig, if you noticed. Like, she was usually stuck to like one area, which is pretty usual for a hound dog. That's the best I got for you. I wish I could tell you, yeah, it's for sure over to the left. What I've gotten for sure is from where I told you guys. Trust me, I want him home. I want you guys. I want him to be found.
Yeah, because I've already told Brandy, and that we were over here and what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So her whole family is just tore up right now. All the kids are crying, they're crying.
Yeah.
And I think the sooner we can get this done, the better it's going
said what are they called? The cadaver dogs?
Yes.
Oh, so you said that they were hitting on the backyard though, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, so that's what I like to hear because I mean that just confines in the information that I'm providing you guys. I mean, I'm distraught, you know. Like I want this, you know, I want this to be done and over with, you know. This family suffered way too long, and
Yeah.
you know. Have you spoke to my mom since yesterday?
No, I've been here the entire time.
Have you? Okay. Well, last night I was just going through a lot of mental stuff, and I told my mom that what I told you guys was a fable, but it wasn't. I was going mentally insane, reversing things in my head, worried about that I told you guys something wrong. But just if you guys talk to her, let her know that, you know, everything I've given you, I mean, the dogs are pointing to it and everything else, you know, so I mean, I've got you guys in the right direction.
Yeah. And Sarah's made comments too, however, hers were that you were the one that did this.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had no. I can't even mow the yard. Do you see me digging a hole that big? I mean, I can barely walk as it is. So I mean, there's no way I have the energy.
Stuff of finding him, that kind of proves that, you know, we can believe you more than we can believe Sarah.
Right. I mean, if that's all the crap she's giving you, you know, it's just that he's the one that dug the hole. But she's not giving you any specifics. I can give you the specifics, but there's no way with my height or my weight and my, you know, I can't even mow the yard. There's no, I mean, I don't have the physical abilities. I mean, now I will after I get out of, you know, doing what I'm doing, but, you know, but, yeah, that's not something I could have done.
Okay, yeah, and as long as we're able to find Michael and that goes hand in hand with what you told us,
Yeah.
then I would be led to believe you more than I would be led to believe Sarah.
Yeah.
And so if there's anything that you can help us out with about where to look, what they've done, if there's any specific side of the yard, anything that you may have forgot,
Yeah. I'll definitely let you guys know. Like I said, all I've got for you is where I pointed you. You know, you could check the corner of the yard, you know. Like I said, Sarah, you know, could have done something with it when I wasn't home, you know, knowing that she knew that I had seen where she was digging, you know, so maybe she just wanted to keep, you know, try to, you know, keep it as confusion, you know. I mean, she's pretty scandalous like that. So.
Yeah, as Detective Geller said, she threw you right under the bus.
No.
When they came through the door with the search warrant, nobody even asked her any questions. She just flat out said it.
She just flat out said Stacey did it all?
No, she said Stacey murdered him and buried him.
Oh my God, dude, that is the most. Wow, man, that's definitely not what I did. I didn't do any of that, and you're gonna find out as soon as you guys locate him. Like I said, I wanted no part in that, none.
Is the duct tape still going to be over his mouth?
It should be.
Okay.
I didn't watch take him off.
Okay.
So he should have everything intact as it was.
How long? Give me an approximate time frame it took her to dig and bury.
I don't know. I'd say probably between a half hour to an hour-ish. I want to say. I mean, I think Adrian was helping her, if I'm right about that.
Okay.
I mean, Adrian's pretty. Brandon wasn't anywhere around that. But I know Adrian's, you know, pretty decent, skinny dude, you know, so I mean, his abilities, and he's taller, so his abilities are a little more, what's the word, wide open than.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just going to say that I think that he was definitely way more involved just based off of his reaction, wanting to know about the bed, um, just the way that he's trying to. It sounds like McDonough essentially approached him and was like, "Hey, just so you know, your wife is putting all of this on you and she's telling us everything." And so then he very quickly um, went to Adrian and Sarah. And you're exactly right, Texas Angel. Why is he protecting Brandon? And so this makes me stop and think, was it because the way that Stacy says it, in other interviews and things like that was, that Brandon got Michael for him and Sarah. And now I'm wondering, I, I hate to even talk about this, you know, I think that he was very, very involved and trying to um play the fool, trying to act like, oh, I had no control and I'm just this big fat slob and I couldn't possibly have helped dig and I couldn't have possibly, you know, had anything to do with this, but I didn't stop them also from you know, unaliving this 5-year-old child and doing God only knows what else they did to him, right? And so, mm, yeah, exactly, Seal, how matter of fact he talks about Michael. You wonder if the one is still in Ohio? Probably. I do know that Stacey Wondra, I do believe, is back in prison. Um, let me see. Let me see here. Yeah, he is back in jail on federal hold. He was arrested at 9 a.m. on December 23rd for violation of his parole. Barely out a month. He doesn't know how to follow the rules, doesn't give 2S. You believe that Stacy's going, or somebody posted on Facebook that they believe that he's going to roll on his buddies. But I don't think that it's about him necessarily rolling on his buddies. I mean, he right now is trying to run the bus over them before it runs him over, in my opinion. Yeah, he broke probation. He definitely throws Brandon under the bus towards the end of this. Thank you so much, Cheyenne. How old is Brandon? I'll have to do a quick Google search. Give me 1 second.
So, couple of questions. Anything else you want to see in the house while we're in, buddy?
Not. I mean, I wondered if my fishing poles were still in the garage, but
You want us to go check?
I mean, if you can, and I had like my wallet and stuff like that, and I don't know where any of that stuff is.
Okay, man, let me turn this around.
Thank you guys for calling me and stuff. Like, I'm glad I'm able to help you guys.
Well, you're helping a lot. I mean, you're helping us, and we appreciate that very much. Let's go to the garage and see where your fishing poles are.
I think I seen them to the left of her car over there, sticking out with a red bag, it looks like. I think. Is that fishing poles? To the right.
Okay, I got this
Other right. There you go. Oh, that's a gas can. Okay, keep going down. Okay, there's one. Yep, that's one of them. Is there only one?
Yeah, there's only one, bud.
That's awesome. Yeah, that pisses me off too.
Here's the trunk that's open. Did they put him in the trunk?
I would assume they put him on one of the trunks. Yeah.
Well, but did they, or don't assume, don't guess. Remember, we don't want you.
I honestly don't know where he was placed.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a no. Who's Edward Ramsey?
Her dad.
Okay, yeah. And let me see if there's another fishing pole. Scott's not finding it. I'm not finding it.
No.
Yeah, a lot of stuff over here. Whose stuff is all this?
Ed's and K's.
Okay, mostly the parents' huh? Hey, you say there's the shelf here where the duct tape was is gone?
Yeah, it's no longer there.
Okay.
I would point it right out to you guys. I mean, it was the only tallest shelf in there.
Okay. And let me see if there's we don't see any duct tape sticking out, right?
No,
She's got.
is that a toolbox? No, what is that?
I don't know. I want to open it.
Oh no, don't worry about that. It's her sewing stuff.
As Ed Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Bibles. Looks like she ordered boxes of Bibles.
Yeah. She does that. She goes on a rampage of ordering the dollar Bibles.
So this refrigerator, did they use this at any point with Michael?
Not to my knowledge. I know that it was just they only used it for food and stuff.
Yeah, it's got a lot of food in it.
Yeah.
The duct tape in any of these?
No, those. Oh, I didn't see boxes down there. What's under there?
Nothing. This is some light bulbs.
What's the mail on the thing right there?
So this one is property statement. Looks like Faith Taxi, Stacey Wondra International Christian Assembly. This is junk mail.
Oh.
And then this is a box for Sarah. And it's more Bibles, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she really went all crazy.
Dude, she's on a Bible fest here.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like she is trying to get herself out of the hell that she is destined to go to. She knows what she did wrong. I had read that, I believe, back in one of the Facebook groups a while back, about how religious she turned not too long after Michael Vaughan went missing and things like that. That she got super religious, or maybe it was actually something that Stacy. Yeah, she's a fanatic. She became like a religious fanatic. Um, and it frustrates me whenever people like these monsters hide behind something like that, because it just honestly it gives a bad name to Christians everywhere. And I do believe that everyone needs to come to know God and needs salvation and needs to repent and things like that. Um, I just struggle with some of these types of sins to even think that there is a possibility of redemption for people who do the horrific things that some of these monsters in these cases that we cover, for some of the things that they do. Um, it's really gross. It's part of her psychosis. Okay, yeah, right. You wonder if she read the part about not killing. Probably not. um, but it's just, yeah.
She's going to bring you to Jesus.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll get there on my own. Thanks. Holy shit, that is some crazy stuff. Is there any mail in the house at all for me? Did you guys notice?
I didn't see mail for today. Yeah, we didn't see anything for
I mean,
you.
you guys been the first group to get it or to seen it. Well, I appreciate you looking.
Keep it dry.
Go in the bedroom. I could probably point it out to you. Our master bedroom. It was
Locked out. Yeah. We can go up to the garage. Is that kind of text? I'm like, sorry, we just locked ourselves out.
It happens. What's in the back of her car? Anything?
No, it's empty. No, it's just junk. Anything here belong to Michael Vaughan?
No. We'll lift the black thing up. That black plastic thing lifts up. Is there anything under there? No. No.
No, just a phone.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's supposed to be my hazard kit, but
Okay.
I don't really.
The toy.
Huh?
I think. Do you remember where that went?
The what? The toy?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
We'll go back inside.
What's on the door?
We had to cover the doorbells.
Oh, okay.
We just put a piece of paper on it.
That makes sense.
So if you see her journal,
Yeah.
is this
What's that?
it?
That might be one of them. What's to the left of that, or to the right of that? A little bit. You're right, or you're left. Down? No. Well, that works too. We'll go over there in a minute. What's that thing?
That's a computer laptop.
Okay. Well, she never had that before, so I don't know.
That's all new.
Yeah.
And she's got a little notebook thing here.
Say Erica.
Erica.
Yeah, that's her friend in prison. I would go through some of her. Do you have her phone and stuff too?
Yeah, we have her phone, but it's we don't have her journals. So these are the journals.
Yeah. I mean, those are her notepads, her notebooks that she uses. There should be. She has a couple of them. That looks like it's brand new. What's the other one?
This one is empty as well.
Is what?
This is empty as well.
Oh, is it? Okay, let's go to the table to the left of you. You're over there. What's all that?
It looks like envelopes, more Bibles.
Holy.
Yeah, no, look at this, dude. She's got 2 big boxes of Bibles.
Oh my goodness.
Look at all these religious books here.
Yeah. What's all that?
Books for putting bills or something like that.
Yeah, what's in the envelopes? Is it?
I don't know, Scott.
She would store money in them. Usually.
They're empty.
Oh, okay. Well, she made sure not to, is that hey, what's that? Open that drawer again. Oh, look, you found the, what's that blue thing right there?
Blue thing.
Yeah, straight down. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, you found the notebook drawer. What's that stuff right there?
Yeah, it looks like just some paperwork.
If you guys find anything that has to do with my personal info, my personal who is that from?
It's from her to you.
Oh, which one is that one?
I don't know. It says, this, you wrote this. Or no, she wrote it.
She wrote that, yeah.
Somebody did. Love Boo. Is she Boo?
Yeah, please don't leave what?
Babe, I need you to be with me. But this was a long time ago.
Yeah, that I don't really even remember that. But you just found another one?
4/20. April 20.
Oh, is that to me or her? What's the list? Oh, that's my signature, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so those are letters I wrote to her when I was in prison. So now I figured those out.
Oh, got it.
But there was a drawer that had a bunch of notebooks in it.
That's the next one down.
Okay.
That one?
Well, let's see what they're brand new.
I have a list.
What does that say?
I have a list.
Yeah, what's the
Lioness, this is actually taking place in the jail. So it's like not, I mean, even if he got out of this room, he's not going to get to go anywhere. Yeah, you hate him asking, what's that? You think he played the FBI like a Game Boy? Yeah, I do think he definitely utilized them to look into every aspect of what Sarah was doing at this point and just get a glance around his house to see things that he wanted to see. It's kind of crazy.
what's the list? That's fucking a welder, a builder? Is that what it said?
See here in a second. I have a list, a Weber, build up the email list, video leads, yeah, just looks like a business plan.
Oh.
Any of these toys that you're seeing in here, or anything that you had mentioned, Michael had a toy that.
Yeah. I don't see it. What's all that stuff there?
Miscellaneous stuff. Yeah. Notebooks, pictures, school stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you check all those notebooks. I mean, those. Do you guys have her purse too?
Well, we're not sure yet. This is the first time we're looking at it.
Her purse, I think, was in the bedroom. If you want to go to the bedroom, the master bedroom.
What will we find in her purse?
I don't know. I mean, stuff that is relative to. I mean, could pertain to the case, or I'm just trying to help you guys out with anything.
Yeah, no, anything that would help out Michael.
That closet to your left.
In here?
No, behind you.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. What's in that?
A lot of stuff.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, office medical supplies.
Medical supplies? Let me see what medical supplies.
There's nothing in it.
That's fucking weird. She's never had that before.
Yes, this is all here. It's just weird stuff.
I mean, like, how long was he in prison at this point? I don't even know. He could sneak something back in his cell. That's true. I didn't think of that. You're right.
Office and medical supplies, huh?
Yeah, charcoal. They were in your room. This is your bed.
Yeah. It's a little blurry. I can't. You gotta lift the camera up a little bit.
So sorry.
There you go. So she got Bible headphones.
Headphones, paperwork, mail.
Can you look? Because she has access to. Yep, that one's hers.
Now they're out here digging on this side of the yard.
Okay.
See
Yep.
where they're at? Any suggestions?
Nah, I would just use the backhoe and go by the corner of the fence area. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, that's where they're headed, back over here.
Yeah, that's just where I would have them dig.
We don't think go over there?
Possibly if she didn't. She didn't really go to. She only stuck usually in one spot.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like.
Is there any doubt in your mind that Michael's back here somewhere?
I mean, doubt. I can't. I mean, the last place I knew is where I directed you. So I don't. I mean, there's. Sarah could have done something. To draw the what do you call it? To draw confusion. She could have moved him, but I don't know. The last place that I know that he was buried was where I pointed you guys.
In her parents' back.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's. How did you guys when you came back? Why did you come back here?
What do you mean came back there?
Yeah, I mean, like the next day, like you shared with us that Brandon put him in the guest room, bound up, but then the next day they moved him back here. Why?
That's a great question. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I don't have an answer for that.
What vehicle did they use?
She left me with a Lexus, I believe, that day. So it would have been her vehicle.
Okay.
She didn't take. We didn't take the truck a whole lot of places unless we had gas money for it, because it's not that cheap to run.
Okay. Well, as you can tell, they're doing a pretty extensive job back here.
Yeah.
We're not finding them. We've gone down 3 or 4 feet, and we don't want this to reflect on you.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't want it either. Like I said, that's the place that I know that he was being buried. Was that the first place I directed you?
Okay, that's over here. See the orange mark on the fence?
Yeah.
That's where I put the pen down from earlier, buddy?
Yeah.
So should we go to the right of that even further?
I mean, where were the... It just doesn't make sense why he's not... he's not in the area that you guys are digging in.
No, only you hold that key out. We don't bump it. It doesn't make sense. But it doesn't mean he isn't there. It may just mean we haven't found him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it's just bothersome that the first thing Sarah...
I mean, they dug that entire backyard up and then they hauled the dirt away and sorted through it just to make sure that there was absolutely nothing there. And so it makes you wonder, when, I guess, did they move him? Did they move him immediately after Stacey went to prison so that they didn't have to, so that he didn't know where they were in case he decided to try to get a deal or get himself out? Yeah, I did. I heard that Brandon bound Monkey and put him in Brandon's mother's house in the spare bedroom. And then he asked him, "Why did you guys bring him back here?" And so, did they bring him back there? I mean, honestly, did they? I don't know any other reason the cadaver dogs would have hit. So gross. Yeah, he's definitely dissociated himself from Michael. I agree. It's just so heartbreaking. Feel so bad for Brandy, like having to hear all of this, and then she kept it quiet for so long, like so long. I'd be so furious. And I did find a video. I'm gonna drop it so that you guys can watch it if you want. Um, she, I guess, was on panel a few weeks ago. He was on panel a few weeks ago, and then Brandy, jumped up and joined them and confronted him about things. So I have not watched this yet. I just seen it whenever I was looking for one of the other videos. So let me find the link. Where to go? So 4 weeks ago, Brandy Neal confronted Stacey Wondra. So let me pull this up and send this to you guys. Maybe this is something we'll watch together too. It's like a 4-hour video though. You think he knew that baby was moved? Yeah, probably whenever they started searching. I mean, the police really searched this neighborhood. They really scoured it. And so maybe he was buried there, but then maybe whenever the police were still searching in the areas and things like that, maybe that's when they were like, oh, we got to move him. I don't know.
Stacey did it. Like, oh no. I mean, that's the first sign of somebody that.
It's kind of right here,
Yeah.
right next to each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, we heard about it and we were like, well, that didn't take long. We can show you the body cam footage of it if you'd like.
No, I believe you. I mean, that's how scandalous she is, though. But I mean, that's the first thing that somebody that's guilty. That's the first thing that somebody would say. Oh, he did it. You see what I'm saying? So that's my point. Is, you know,
And then she said you buried him over at Carson's yard.
Oh my God, dude, that is so pathetic. I can't even fucking mow a lawn. How am I gonna dig a fucking hole? Fuck. I mean, that's just fucking bullshit.
Hang on. Let me turn something around here for you.
Okay.
They're finding that rag thing. Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
Okay. But no, finish your thought, buddy.
What is that? Is that a shirt or a rag?
It looks like a rag.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
See the dog, how he's reacting to it?
Where's the dog? Oh, right there?
On the ground, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Everybody's here. The news is here. Everybody's here. It's crazy.
Is my name gonna be on the news?
No, they don't know who you are right now.
Okay.
No.
I just don't want to be like.
This is a huge problem. I mean, you can imagine that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, this is like international news because, you know, we have to find Michael. And, the good part there is you've been cooperative and help guiding us through this. So
here's my question for you.
Without his body, right?
What's that?
We don't want to leave here without his body, and your cooperation in helping us do that has been much appreciated, very much.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's what do they see?
I don't know. They're just communicating to each other.
Oh.
But what were you going to say? Here's what?
No, here's the question I have is so like I said, my knowledge of where Michael was in our backyard. But then Sarah pointed out, well, he buried him in Carson's yard. Clearly you guys know that I'm not capable of digging a hole. Is there any way that, any thoughts that you guys have if that's the first thing she said, that seems kind of fucking a little bit awkward.
Yeah, well, what's interesting about it, and we agree with you, but what's interesting about it also, this was probably, Scott, what do you think? This was probably the deal she was going to go for. And like we told you up front,
She was going to roll.
We showed up with a search warrant for murder to search the backyard, and it wasn't 10 seconds. It was Stacey did it, and he killed him, murdered the boy, or whatever the verbiage is. I wasn't there. That is on body camera, and automatically, you know, you're the guy. Just as we
How,
connected.
you guys have met me. You guys have worked with me. I've been working with you guys. I mean, as big of a person as I was, I mean, do I really seem like that type of person that could do all this myself? I mean, even if
We don't think you could have done this whole thing.
no,
No way.
not at all. There's no way. I would check.
That's why the cool part.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, you're not the person who was on camera by the splash park that walked past towards the house there. Obviously, that was probably Brandon, but I'm really questioning how much of this you really did do because you are protesting too much, sir. You seem more and more like you probably had a large involvement with this entire situation. Yeah, the deflection is unreal. Unreal.
That's going to be here when we do find him back here. You're the one that brought us here,
Yeah,
and so that's why we don't want to leave here,
yeah,
you know, unless we have Michael,
yeah,
because that solidifies your statement,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we've been honest with you,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
I mean, there's we haven't coerced you or persuaded you to tell. We've just asked for what's the one thing we've only asked for?
tell the truth.
The truth. That's it. That's all. And here we are again at your house asking you, and you're being helpful, and it all, it's all recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
No questions that anybody is doing anything, that shouldn't be done. So there's a lot of grass being moved here. Do you think her family's, what's her mom and dad going to say? They haven't even shown up. Any reason why you would think that?
That's very, very unusual over them.
Yeah.
Her mom and dad, her dad is like always trying to like be a part of something or always wanting to be, he always wants to see what's going on. So that's a very unusual act for them, just so you know. Her mom is always over at the house. Always.
Right.
So that's unusual.
You think they know?
I'm sure Sarah's told them. I'm sure Sarah, yeah. I'm sure Sarah and her mom have had a lot of secretive conversations. And she doesn't like to have conversations like that with when her dad's around. So she waits until she can get her mom, alone.
Here, we're going to show you.
I don't think there's a situation in the entire world that one of my kids could come to me, even in a secret conversation, and say, hey, we kidnapped a 5-year-old and we bound him and did God only knows what with him and then killed him and buried him in the yard. I don't think there's a conversation in the world or a time in the world that as a parent that I would ever be okay with that. I find that hard to believe that she actually would have told her mom unless her mom is extremely twisted as a person. Just saying.
What's going on out here?
Okay.
You see the dog?
Yeah.
Working?
Yep. Why do they call it abracadabra dog? Is that
Because
the color or?
human scent.
Oh. So how do you tell when he hits or not? What is the sign?
The handler does. I don't know. We'll find out here because see the handler?
Is that the handler to the left? The ball cap?
Yeah, with the ball cap.
So he's sticking around at one spot.
Is that where Oakley used to go?
Oakley didn't ever dig over that side of the yard. It was towards close to the house. I mean, Oakley peed and pooped around the area, but you guys dug all that up.
Yeah. You're 10,000 million% positive he was back here in this backyard.
Yes. I mean, that's where Sarah had buried him.
Is there any reason why you would, because you will be asked, why you would lie about that?
No, there wouldn't be any reason I would ever lie about that. That, to my knowledge, that's where he was buried at.
Okay. And you mentioned to your mom, you said you called your mom, you lied, did you lie to her again, Stacey?
No. I was in tears, and I hadn't gotten any sleep, and so I literally, at the time I was with my mom, I was mind fucking myself because mentally I was fucking with my head because I was so exhausted. But I'm gonna call her back and so she can know that everything is accurate what I told you guys.
Yeah.
She knows, like, I mean, you know, she knows that I'm working with you guys and doing what I can to assist you guys in the search of Michael. So, trust me. I mean, I'm probably the only person you have right now that's helping you. So, I mean,
We haven't talked to anybody else other than you.
yeah.
I mean, we knew what Sarah was going to do.
Oh yeah, she did it too. In
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah, she's going to do it even further. Right? We'll give you that heads up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, I mean, that's just how it goes. All right, so we're still searching. You're
Okay.
saying still go over.
I would say, I mean, that area where I pointed you was, yeah, right around there was where they were digging. But again, Sarah made a comment about he was buried in Carson's yard. So if that dog is hitting human scent around that area, I mean, I would honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Sarah was scandalous and went and reburied him. Just because
She did. I don't know if she has that capacity to do.
I don't know either.
You know,
I don't know.
she's a big girl.
Yeah, she's not small.
But it takes a lot of physical
Strength.
to dig a hole
Yeah.
like that up.
Yeah.
So I'm still going with your first comment.
Yeah.
That it's out there, over there.
I mean, it looks like the dog keeps hitting in the area of the house, that area where they're digging.
Yeah, the dog is definitely going back over to that corner. So, hang on. I'm not getting any younger. Sorry.
You need a tissue for your issue?
No, I had a little. You know how you get sleep?
Yeah.
It hit me. Sorry about that. I apologize.
You haven't slept yet?
Buddy?
You haven't slept yet? You've been there all day, huh?
Oh, we've been here since last night.
Holy shit.
So, and here's the crawl space in your bathroom. Did they put him in this crawl space by chance?
I have no idea. I know that the only reason I ever opened it was to put that Savage box in there. What is that stuff in there? Huh? The what?
The stuff, the biscuit they put on the bottom of the house.
Oh, yeah. I mean, what if you put the dog down there and see if there's, I mean...
They did.
Oh, did they?
Dog didn't alert.
Yeah, I don't know what to say on that.
Could he be under there?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I don't think so. It's different than I.
No, I don't, no, sorry. No. Where I saw them dig was outside where I pointed you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any of this stuff belong to Adrian? Your
No.
cats.
Hey, little bitty. Hey, little bit. Hey, baby girl. I'm sorry, baby girl.
There's one of your kitties.
I miss her.
How about that? So we get to you can visit here at home.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We appreciate your help, no doubt. All right, bud. Well, we're gonna sign off here for a minute, and can we reach back out if needed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the guys are going to be here, but
Yeah, I'll be here.
yeah, he said he'll be here.
Yep. So we'll reconnect, okay, bud? If we need it.
Okay. Thank you guys.
So you're still saying stay to either the right
Or yeah,
of that mark that you
Yeah.
gave us.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Take it.
All right. Thank you.
Take D.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I think he's stunned by the dog's hit because everything he tells them is a lie. Maybe. Maybe.
Continues in the disappearance for Michael Vaughan, the boy who went missing in 2021. In body camera footage uploaded on YouTube, one of the suspects in the disappearance claimed he knew where Michael's body was buried. Let's bring in Abby. Well, now, Abby, that footage contradicts what was told to KTVB nearly a year ago.
Hunter, that's right. Stacey Wondra interviewed with KTVB and said he had no connection to the case and no clue who Michael even was. That contradicts what he told detectives in newly released footage, where he says he watched Michael's body be buried in his backyard.
Just the constant back and forth lies. You think it's a total waste of time. Yeah, I don't know. Here's the thing. Regardless, this child is missing. Somebody knows where he is. Somebody knows. I don't know where the truth lies in everything. I just don't. This is the age progressed photo. If he is still alive somewhere, if there is a possibility that they didn't do the unthinkable thing. Of all things though, like why would you confess to something like that? Right? I'm sure there are other crimes that he could have confessed to that were not what he said. I don't know.
For the first time, we're seeing Stacey Wondra give conflicting information about his possible connection to 5-year-old Michael Vaughan's disappearance. In 2022, Stacey told detectives via FaceTime where to find Michael's body in his backyard after claiming he watched his wife, Sarah, bury Michael there.
Give me an approximate time frame it took her to dig and bury.
I don't know. I'd say probably between a half hour to an hour-ish.
Over a year later, in January of 2024, he told KTVB he knew nothing about Michael's disappearance and wasn't even home when Michael went missing.
I just know that I wasn't around for any of it.
In the body camera footage recorded by police, he says he saw Michael's body.
It should be a garbage bag.
Okay, what color is the garbage bag?
It would either be white or black. We only had 2 colors.
Is the duct tape still gonna be over?
It's just trying to show like the little clips like where it's just so different. It's so different.
Another glaring contradiction between the two interviews. Stacey claimed he didn't even know who Michael was at the time of his disappearance.
Like I said, I've never even heard of this kid. I've never seen this kid. Never knew anything about him.
Now the police footage shows him guiding them to where he says Michael's body was buried.
It was. I think it was a little bit closer in than the sprinkler. Where was it at? Right there.
Yeah, you can see it out there torn up.
Yeah. No, so it would have been a little closer in, not like right on the edge of the fence. Like I said, that's.
His body would have been buried there and then moved. Does anything stand out to you?
Not at all. They were saying that he was buried by the shed. Makes absolutely no sense. There's been no dig marks. There's no trench marks. There's nothing. The ground was a complete grassed area.
To police, he had all the details.
If that's all the.
Like it's so different. So which one is true? Right? Which thing is true? And again, you go back to but the cadaver dogs hit. So are 3 cadaver dogs faulty? Or was he back there?
However, he told us he had no idea why police would even think he knew details.
Were you involved in the disappearance of Michael Vaughan?
No,
Why do police think you were?
I have no idea.
And there's still a lot of questions about this case, and ultimately where Michael is. His body still has not been found. Police say they're still working tirelessly to bring justice to little Michael. Stacey is currently in federal custody after
Yeah, here we go.
violating conditions of his supervised release. He's one of the 4 suspects in the case, and we do know one of those suspects made contact with the Fruitland Police Department yesterday when this body camera footage was released.
Yeah, Abby, thank you. And in response to the body camera footage being linked, the Fruitland police released the following statement. In part, quote, "We want to clarify that the video was inadvertently made public in 2023 following a public records request to the Washington County Sheriff's Office, where Stacey Wondra was being held at the time," end quote. The department says both Fruitland Police and the Payette County Prosecutor's Office are not responsible for the release of the footage. They also tell us in their statement that they are in communication with a suspect in the case.
So who do you guys think the suspect is that came forward? Do you think it was Sarah, Brandon, or Adrian? That's your 3 choices. Who spoke up after seeing the footage? think that the dogs could be hitting on where a dead pet or rabbit lay after it died, maybe. I thought they only were supposed to hit on. I mean, is there a difference between human decomposition and animals? I thought there was. Yeah, there is. It says that they do know the difference between human remains and animal remains. So if it was an animal, it wouldn't have made them react according to Google. Hmm. Yeah, there's a difference. That's what I thought. You think it was Adrian and you think they set Adrian up? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump off though. We do have stuff early in the morning. My next goal is to watch this interview that takes place that Brandy Neal jumps on panel and confronts Stacey about everything that took place. So that's where we're headed next. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this late night special of Sleuth Mom. And we will see you guys later. Have a good night. And keep this family in your prayers, you guys. He is still missing. Still no closer to any answers as far as we know. And still these monsters out there that could potentially be responsible for whatever happened to him. So, all right. Bye. Good night.